So my son is taking a nap, and as I was driving here I realized that I'd never told you guys this story, so listen to this. I have a stepsister, so it's my dad's wife's daughter, and she lives in Tanzania. She's been there for a long time, for years. That's why I went to go visit her like 2-3 years ago with my dad over in Zanzibar in Tanzania. So she comes to LA, to Los Angeles, for my wedding in September. And about 2 days before my wedding, not even, like, I think it was like a day and a half, because it was like midnight, we were talking and we were having like this really deep conversation about life and about how like maybe she'd want more kids in the future. And I was saying like, maybe me too, I don't know, like for sure, like I'm gonna give it a year to 2 years after the wedding. So we're talking, right, about like really just like personal, like sentimental things. And I go to my room and I'm getting ready for bed, and she walks into my bathroom and she's like, hey, do you have a pad or a tampon? And I was like, yeah. So I grabbed some pads from a brand that I invest in, and I gave it to her. And she's like, yeah, like that's so weird, I just got my period. And I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I'm so glad that I got my period at the beginning of the month, and I won't be getting it in a day or two for my wedding, right? So fast forward, I get my period on my wedding day. So I get it twice that month, which I hadn't experienced that in like years, since I was probably like a teenager. And you know, when I had mentioned it and said it to my family, my friends, I'm like, oh my god, like I started my period like on my wedding day, this is so strange. They were saying like that's a good omen, that's really good, like it's a new cycle, da da da. And so I thought it was really strange, because when I had gotten my period, when I usually get my period at the beginning of the month, my mom also got her period that day, and she had been experiencing menopause for a couple of years, so she hadn't had it for a while, and we both got it on the same day. And so this is relevant because I get my period on a time that I'm not supposed to, and then a month from the day that I walk down the aisle, I find out that I'm pregnant. 2 days before I find out that I'm pregnant, 2 days before I go to Qatar, Talisa texts me, and she's like, hey, I just had a crazy dream that me and like all the women in our family were together. It was like a party, and there was like baby cubs walking around, and I was like pregnant, lol. And I was like, oh, you know, like dreams have a funny way of like giving you messages and this and that. I wonder what that meant. And so I find out 2 days later that I'm pregnant, right? And so I go home, I go to Los Angeles, you know, I tell my husband, I tell the kids, and then I call my dad, and I'm like, Dad, are you sitting down? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm pregnant, da da da. He's like, oh my god, congratulations. And then after we're done talking, he goes, well, are you sitting down? Talisa just called me an hour ago saying she's also pregnant. And I'm like, wait, what? So I call her, come to find out we're due on this same exact day. Our due date is on the same day, and we were just having that conversation, and she had just told me about her dream, which was really odd, because she like, we talk here and there, but we're so far, and like our time zones are completely different, that we hardly share certain things to each other, especially a dream. And so yeah, I call her, and so we're literally growing the very same time, the babies are due on the same day. And it was just so crazy, because I literally remember handing her her last pad, you know. And baby, are you at my last? Are you up? I miss you too. You ready to go? So yeah, I just wanted to share that story with you guys, because I just think that's so crazy. And so I had said, I felt like I was maybe having twins, and for like a whole week to 2 weeks I really thought I was, and I couldn't tell you guys that my stepsister was also having a child on having the same due date as me. But I was thinking, are those the twins? Like, is that the twins that I'm feeling? But I couldn't say anything because she hadn't announced her news. Hi, you ready to go? Out of all the toys, that's what you want? Sure? Okay, let's go. Goodness. Mommy, it was 10 here, right?
10.
Wow. So we came to an old abandoned house. And literally abandoned house. And we're finding all those pictures. And this is my mom and Bernie when they met. What year was this, Mommy?
What is it? Let me see.
This one? Okay, so I've never seen this picture. And this is Mommy, me, Ryan, and my uncle Edgar. And I've never seen this before. So, wow. This is us in Guadalupe. We used to go every summer with my dad's girlfriend. That's me, Mathieu, Ryan, and Alexandra. Literally looks like Elle. That's so crazy. Me and Ryan. Okay. Oh my God, these are so funny. Okay, so let me show you. So I used to dance in Montreal. Like, we'd go to these, like, parks, and I used to be the only one to, like, dance my life away. That was me. And I would just love entertaining and dancing to the music.
We danced together.
We used to dance together, yeah. Okay, this is me, probably in Florida, where I'm at right now. This is my mommy and her cousin. This was in Montreal, I think. I don't know. This was in Montreal, I think. Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, I look so little. So this is in 1998. I think, Mommy, was this our first trip here in Florida?
What are you?
The one with Bernie?
Yes.
So this is Bernie, Valentina's dad, my mom's ex-husband, who they're now best friends. And this is us, like, way back in the day. That's at the World Trade Center. We were in New York. Oh my gosh. Is this a school picture? This is us, Tampa Beach. We came to visit, actually Clearwater. This is Clearwater. We came to visit my mom. And that's my mom and her dad. My mom, her dad. Mama, we need to see your brother, man. My mom. Oh, I like this picture. Mama, I'm so happy we came. My mom. Dad. I love how you wore overalls.
I love overalls.
Yeah? So this is the time you saw your dad for the first time, huh?
Yeah.
This was the first time my mom saw her dad after, it's a long story, but my mom didn't see her dad when she was 5. She didn't see him anymore for a long time.